folks this week. I am Jessie Mahoney, and I am a pediatrician. I also do a lot of physician wellness work and am a mindful coach and a yoga teacher. And I host retreats where I do coaching and yoga, and I am just back from one, and culinary medicine, and I'm just back from one, all nourished this morning. So these weekend sessions are, I call them mindful yoga for healers. And for those of you that are new, I teach yoga from the standpoint of healing, nourishing, breathing, growing. And a part of this, even though we're all on Zoom across the country and world, is connection and community, and knowing that we're all here practicing together in this moment, wherever we may be joining from. And this yoga is very much because it's healing for healers. Come as you are. So if you're not feeling good in this moment of time, you're fully welcome, and you're welcome to do what you can and do what nourishes you. And that's part of the purpose of the session, is to nourish yourself and learn to notice what works for you and what doesn't. And so you get to come as you are. It's a no judgment kindness zone in your Zoom box. And there's no comparisons in the Zoom box, because really, although we're all here together, it's very hard for any of us to see you once we start practicing. So enjoy that freedom and spaciousness of having an opportunity to practice with others, yet in your own home or space, backyard, as Gail's beautiful backyard is that she shares with us every Saturday morning. So with that, we will get started. And actually, I guess two other things. Tomorrow's Mindful Healers podcast is on kindness, and kindness is the answer, especially in this difficult time. So I would love for you guys to take a listen, and bits and pieces of it come from a number of the recent yoga sessions on kindness. If you haven't explored those, I think they're lovely, and you can find them on YouTube. And then today's class is about connecting with hope. And I am doing, for those of you who work in healthcare, a live coaching session on Monday evening on connecting with hope also, they're interconnected, this session and that. So with that, we will enjoy connecting with hope on our mats this morning. And I encourage you to get a comfortable spot on your mat and have either a blanket or a block. And if you come regularly to do yoga with me, I encourage you to get 2 blocks, 2 matching size blocks to use for the practice. You can also sit up on a blanket, but hips above your knees to help open up the hip flexors, which we tend to have tons of tension. And we carry a lot of resistance and challenging emotional energy in our hips. So merely by the practice of sitting with your hips above your knees, you can release a little tension and become a little lighter. And so I invite you to connect your sit bones to the earth beneath. You can ground them downward if that works for you, or you can settle and land. Whatever words help your mind, find a comfortable spot that feels light yet present. And tilt your pelvis forward, meaning rock that bowl slightly forward, and stack each vertebrae upon vertebrae, aligning yourself and your spine, taking a moment to nourish yourself by being in alignment while you're here on your mat. Stretch the crown of your head towards the sky. Drop your shoulders, and heart is light in your chest. And take in a long, deep, hopeful inhale. And let go on the exhale of stress. But once again, long, deep inhale through your nose, nourishing every nook and cranny. And an exhale. Just notice how you feel for a moment. And connecting to this idea of hope, not as toxic positivity or looking for a glass half full or a sparkle in the sand, but because hope is possibility. And hope helps you see solutions and feel a little bit lighter while you're passing through the storm. It's not ignoring the difficult feelings or bypassing. It's actually feeling them, allowing the experience to pass through as it is. I see hope as a way of feeling good in the hard. It's perhaps, as Rhonda McGee suggests, learning to feel the joy even as we worked for better. So allowing a glimmer of hope, even in the hard, whatever hard you may be experiencing. I see hope as empowering, a possibility of moving through things gracefully. Not pushing through, but moving through with kindness and softness and acceptance. And this theme was actually inspired by one of my clients who's working as a physician in South Carolina, where there's a lot of COVID challenges at the moment and very low vaccination rates and a lot of stress. And she was actually saying she wanted to find hope. Hope was what she was looking for to help her move forward with ease, to accept and to feel a little less heavy, a little less difficult. So what hope is, in my mind, hope allows it to not be okay. It allows the hard, an acknowledgement, though, that nothing has gone wrong. Hope sees whatever is right now temporary or as a season. It sees it as not about you specifically. It chooses to feel good and nourish you. It's peaceful, it's patient, it's present. Hope is a lightness. It's spacious, it has room for wishes and wants. It trusts, it's grounded. Hope takes deep breaths and can take deep breaths, and hope pauses. So I ask you, as you work through class today, to think about hope. What does hope look like for you? Where could you bring in a tiny bit of hope into your day or your week ahead or the whole fall season ahead? What would hope look like? Bring that left hand or any hand to heart, whatever feels right. Place it gently atop your heart, just connecting with that heart space. Our hearts, when they have enough room to fill, are hopeful. So take in a deep breath, filling the whole chest and all the space around the heart with nourishment. And exhale, let it go. Place your other hand atop the hands on your chest and take a moment to connect with yourself. What does hope look like for you? Is it calm? Is it grounded? Where is there hope in this situation? Where is it different than perhaps we were before? Bring your hands to heart center. Notice the skin to skin and enjoy it. Feeling good is a bit of hope. Allow the hands, the finger pads to rub against one another and enjoy that. And close your eyes and connect with your intention for a moment here. What could you do, change, shift just slightly, subtly, to feel a little more hopeful for you, to help you move through this moment with a little more ease? Take in another deep, long inhale through your nose. And an exhale through your mouth. Slowly lower your hands to your thighs and open your eyes and let the light in. And enjoy it. And pause for just a second there. I'm going to turn myself up. Thank you for the message. See if that works. And if you turn up your mic or speaker too, that might make a difference. Is it better? Can someone give me the thumbs up if it's better? Yes. Okay. Well, now I'm right next to the speaker, so hold on. All right. Is it still better? Send me another note because I can see the notes pop up if it's not. Take another deep inhale. Just reconnect with that sense of peace and calm. And exhale, let it go. Gently ground your right hand into the earth. Reach that left hand up overhead, drape it over the left ear. Press your left hip into the earth and stretch your left fingertips toward the right, opening up that chest with kindness. Breathe in glimmers of light, spaciousness. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, stretch longer and farther towards the left. And exhale, let it go. Press into your right hand. Reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, reach long, tall, 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 tall towards the sky. Exhale, drop your left palm into the earth. Bend your left elbow. Ground your right hip into the earth. Reach the right fingertips towards the left, stretching the whole right side body. Breathe into every nook and cranny with kindness. Spread spaciousness, light with the breath on the inhale. And exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale here. Stretch long, exhale, let it go. Press into your left hand, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, reach tall, tall, tall. Exhale, open your arms out towards the side walls. Press your palms into the side wall. Pinch the scapula. Enjoy the sensations and let it go. Wrap your arms, right arm under the left. Inch those fingertips towards the inner edge of the scapula, giving yourself a huge squeezing hug. Wiggle the fingers as close as you can to the medial edge of the scapula. Take in a huge inhale. Notice the tightness. Squeeze tight. And an exhale. Another deep inhale here. Huge hug. Exhale. Drop your head and your chin into the cradle of your arms. Notice the release in the upper back. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale, lift your head back up. Untangle your arms, stretch them towards the side wall fully. Once again, deep inhale. And exhale. Wrap your arms in the opposite direction, left under right. Wiggle those fingertips to the medial edge of the scapula. Tight, tight, tight. Move your chest out of the way if you need to. Inhale deeply. Exhale, squeeze tight. Inhale deeply. Exhale, drop your chin into the cradle of your arms, release your head and neck and let things go. One more inhale here in the cradle of your arms. And exhale, let things go. Raise your chin up to shoulder height, untangle your arms. Comfort is healing and nourishing and is also a form of hope. Lower your arms to your sides, roll your shoulders out, providing yourself comfort. We often look to external things, but can we provide ourselves comfort? Roll those shoulders forward 3 times and enjoy it. Raise your arms up once again, clasp your fingers together, flip your palms overhead, shimmy your elbows behind your ears, slight arch back. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, come into a seated cat, tuck your navel all the way back, press it towards the back wall, enjoy. Inhale, arch back slightly. Exhale, round and suck your navel in, enjoy. Once more, moving, allowing yourself to enjoy, nourish yourself. Round your spine, suck your navel all the way towards the spine, head and neck release. Stretch every back muscle. Enjoy it. Allow yourself to feel some pleasure here. Inhale, reach those arms up towards the sky. Open your arms out and down. Relax them at your sides. We're gonna stretch your legs long in front. You can stay atop the block if you wish, or sit on a blanket is what I would recommend if you happen to have one. A soft pillow would also work. We're gonna do some forward folds and leg stretches. So if you happen to have tight hamstrings, a blanket can be lovely. Stretch your legs long in front of you. Flex your toes in line with your shins and your knees. Roll that pelvic bowl forward. Tilt your pelvis forward. Grow your spine long and tall. Wiggle side to side and move the flesh of your seat out of the way. Knees can be gently bent if you have tight hamstrings. Hinge forward at the waist, straight back. Slide your palms down your legs, enjoying the skin to skin contact. And notice the release in the back of the legs. Breathe into it. Gaze is forward, not down. Breathe into it. Chest puffs forward. Exhale, let it go. Make sure that that pelvic bowl is folded forward and that you're not rounding in your belly. Straight back, belly is engaged. Hinging forward at the waist. Looks like this, if anyone is confused. 2 more deep breaths here. Releasing, creating space, letting go of tension and resistance to what is. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back up your shins to knees to thighs. Use your hands to guide your legs out into a right angle pose. Once again, readjust your hips. Tilt them off the edge of the blanket to tilt the pelvic bowl forward to enable you to hinge at the waist with a straight back. Take your hands, lower them onto the floor, earth in front of you. Hinge at the waist here. Walk your fingertips forward as far as works for you. You may not go very far at all. Toes are in line with the shins and in line with the knees. Breathe into the back of the legs, the inner thighs. Some of you will be able to walk forward and lower your forearms and elbows to the floor. Others won't. Whatever you can do is fine. A gentle release. It's not overstretching or pushing. Less is more. Allowing release and space to enter. Hope is spaciousness and patience and allowing. Feeling the feelings, feeling the tightness. Pay attention to your toes here. Spread them all wide. Create space between every toe. Notice how good that feels and relax. Once again, spread your toes wide like monkey toes and bring them back together. Walk your hands back towards your brain. Notice how it feels. Bring your hands behind you, tense them into the earth, pick up those hips and shift a smidge forward, just a smidge, perhaps tilting a little farther forward off the blanket that you're sitting on. Spine still tall, straight towards the sky. Engage your core, your center. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lower your right hand to your right shin, slide it towards your ankle, and reach the left arm, drape it gracefully over the left ear. Left hip grounds into the earth and breathe into the whole left rib cage, the bottom rib cage waist area. Huge inhale and huge exhale. Slide downward a little more towards your toes. Breathe into the left side body with kindness. And exhale, let it go. Rise up towards center. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, reach tall, tall, tall. Exhale, lower your left hand to your left shin, slide it towards the ankle. Ground your right hip, stretch the whole right side body draped over the right ear, right fingertips, stretch towards the left. And notice perhaps one side stretches much more than the other. No judgment whatsoever. Breathe into it. Nourish all the tight fibers. Exhale, slide a tiny bit farther down the leg if it serves you. Allow your head and neck to release and notice how that feels. Gently. One more breath here. Exhale. Engage your belly. Rise back up to center. Arms open out and down. Use your arms on the outer side of your legs to draw your legs gently towards the front. Bend the right knee, bring the right sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Your knee is perpendicular 90 degrees, right knee from the left leg, which is straight in front. Notice if your left toes have tilted out towards the left and draw them back to center. Engage your belly, move the flesh of your seat if you need to. Hinge that pelvic bowl, grow tall and strong. Engage your center, using your center to keep you strong and balanced and grounded. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky once again. Twist towards the left. Exhale, fold forward towards the outer edge of the left foot if you can reach it, left shin if you can't. And allow your head and neck to release. A huge opening once again in the right waist, right side body. Breathe into it. Creating space to breathe more deeply. Breathing deeply is hope. Space is hope. Being able to create it ourselves is hope, no matter what is swirling around us. One more deep breath here. Slowly slide your hands back up the leg to be upright. Take your right hand, twist towards the right, drop your right hand directly behind the right hip here. We're going to come up into Wild Thing because hope is also fun. Ground the palm behind you. Right knee grounds into the earth. Turn your left toes towards the right. Pick up your hips and reach the left arm over the left ear gracefully, coming into Wild Thing and enjoying it. Outer edge of the left foot grounds into the earth. Huge, long stretch, whole left side body. Enjoy it. Your right arm may shake. Breathe into it and let it go. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly lower your hips down, your hand down. Twist back to center. Lengthen your legs out long in front of you. Move the flesh of your seat once again. Even things out. Bend the left knee, draw the sole of the left foot into the right inner thigh. Right leg is straight, toes perpendicular to the sky. Engage your core strength. Find your center. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Twist towards the right. Exhale, left hand to the outer edge of the right foot or the right shin. And allow your head and neck to release here. Huge release in the left side. I use my right hand on the right for a little bit of balance and grounding. Check in with that pelvic bowl. Make sure it's tilted forward as opposed to a rounding belly. Breathe into it once again. And exhale, let it go. Slide that hand up the right leg. Twist back to center. Drop your left hand behind you. Ground into the left knee. Pick up the right hand. Right toes turn towards the left. Wild Thing on this side. Have fun with it. Stretch from one end to the other. Outer edge of the right foot grounds into the earth. Reach long through your toes. All the way through the fingers on the other side. Stretch long, engaging everything. Noticing that you're balancing in this awkward position. We can find balance and centeredness even in crazy situations. And maybe even a little fun. Lower your hips, lower your arms, come back to center. Stretch your legs long in front of you. Swing those legs around and come to me in hands and knees. You can use that blanket if you have it to cushion your knees. Be kind to yourself. If your knees are sensitive, why not? In hands and knees, knees directly under your hips, hips width, hands directly under your shoulders, tabletop. Lots of 90-degree angles to start. Inhale, arch your spine for cow pose. Sit bones reach towards the sky. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Front of the belly stretches. Enjoy it. Exhale, round into cat, warming up your spine once again. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Suck your navel all the way up towards the sky. We'll meet back in neutral. Lower down to your forearms, palms flat on the mat. We're going to come into puppy pose. Sit bones, stick straight up towards the sky. Walk your elbows long in front. Widen your elbows so they're about shoulder height, palms flat for stability. Lower your third eye towards the earth. Come into puppy pose. You'll notice a big stretch in the upper back. Allow that third eye to ground into the earth. Notice the calm that comes when you press it into the earth. And know that this is available to you also. And hope is calm. Hope is peaceful. From here, we're going to shift forward into Cobra. Walk your elbows forward about 6 inches. Untuck your knees and slowly slide them backwards, coming into Cobra Pose. Palms will still be on the floor. Fingers spread wide, elbows shoulder width. Slight arch in the back. Ground the front of your hip bones into the earth and rest your tops of your feet on the earth also. Feet can be wide. Gathering strength from underneath. Heart shines forward, crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Breathe in here. Exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath in Cobra Pose. Noticing all the different sensations. Gently untuck your hands. Fold your hips back. We're going to come directly to child's pose here. Knees apart, toes together. Sink your hips back and down towards your heels. Walk your fingertips long, long, long in front, stretching the back in the opposite direction. Flexibility. Hope is flexibility, nourishing flexibility. Ground your third eye once again into the earth here if it connects. You can also place a block under your forehead if that's needed. And some people will take the blanket and tuck it between their calves and their thighs if you're tight. Whatever you can do here. Child's pose is not a contest. It's peaceful, healing, relaxation. A time to go inward and check in with you. Hope is checking in and feeling purposeful and intentional. Use this time here to check in. Breathe into all the tiny fibers of the back ribs. Nourish them here. Notice the spaciousness created in your chest. Heart is light. Lots of room to fill completely and diastole. Breathing into that pocket behind the heart, opening it up, allowing all the blood flow to nourish all angles. 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, slowly come back to hands and knees. take the time for the transitions, taking good care of yourself as you move. Walk your hands a handprint forward, curl your toes, and shoot your hips up to downward dog. Another rest position, though it may not seem that way. Walk the dog with kindness, bend one knee and then the other. Enjoy all the sensations, perhaps move your hips in a nourishing way. Ground into your hands, straighten your elbows, shoot your hips up high, high, high towards the sky. Lift up onto your tiptoes and slowly lower your heels down. Pause here and notice. Notice how you feel. Heart is light in the chest once again, space to fill completely. Taking a huge deep inhale, notice how much space is accessible in the lungs here. And exhale, letting stuff go. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Notice that feeling better is possible. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Come into a forward fold. Full release. Take your elbows into your hands and sway. Enjoy it. Notice the stretch in the upper back and the backs of the legs. Lift up all 10 toes, spread them wide. Enjoy that. Lower it down. Shift your weight into your toes, to your heels, to the left and to the right. Engage your belly and slowly roll up inch by inch by inch by inch. Head will be the last to rise. Take your time. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, all the way up, the way we don't want to carry them through life. Draw them back into the scapula together, full release in the front of the shoulders, and lower your hands towards the front, palms open, Tadasana or mountain pose. Give yourself a few moments here to enjoy it as the blood shifts. Notice your feet strong and grounded like a mountain in whatever storm may be here. Draw the earth's energy up through your legs, lift your kneecaps, engage your thighs, tuck your pelvis, stack your vertebrae aligned, one atop the other. Heart is light, lengthen your neck, crown of the head reaches towards the sky, drop your shoulders. Deep inhale and an exhale. Enjoy it. Place your left foot in front of your right in a line, like you're taking a drunk driving test, perhaps. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky, and notice your balance here. Is it wobbly? Take an inhale, stretch those fingers long towards the sky, engage the side body. Exhale, twist towards the right, hands go in either direction. Wringing out, making space. Notice how good it feels to wring out the center. All the organs twist. Breathe into it, looking towards the right. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, both arms up towards the center, twist back to center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Notice how stable you are here. Breathe into it, wringing and twisting out all your organs. Look towards the left. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your arms back to center, twist back to center. Step that left foot directly behind the right foot, arms reaching tall towards the sky in a line, heel toe. Exhale, twist towards the right this time, wringing out your central core. Engage your belly to do this so you're strong. Breathe in here and out. Inhale, both arms back to center, gaze comes back to center. Find your stability. Exhale, twist towards the left, left arm back, right arm forward, gaze goes towards the left, wringing out your core. Enjoy it. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Raise both arms towards the sky. Twist back to center. Arms out and open. Bring your feet back in alignment. Grab your hands at your sacrum. Press your fist towards the floor. Extend your elbows. Puff your chest forward. Shoulders down and back. Breathe into that. And exhale. Release. Roll your shoulders out. Walk towards the front of the mat. Feet to hips width. Ground your feet into the earth. Inhale your arms out and up towards the sky. Palms come together. Slight arch back. Fold forward. Forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. Spine is straight. Crown of the head reaches forward. Sit bones shoot back towards the back. Hands rest lightly on your thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Forward fold. Ground your palms into the stability of the earth. Step back for plank, top of the push-up. Everything engaged. It's hard work for your center. Breathe into it. Notice the shaking. Notice your strength. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it. One more breath. Tip forward onto your toes, bend your knees, untuck your toes, elbows bend in towards your torso, lower down chaturanga towards the earth. Third eye touches the floor. Untuck your toes. Light as weight in your hands. Inhale for low cobra. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands and place them under your head like a pillow, hand to top hand, elbows out wide. Forehead rests on the fold of your hands. We're going to come into Crocodile Pose. Widen your feet. Relax everything. Crocodile Pose is a full rest pose. Third eye in the cushion of your hands. Everything rests and relaxes here, face down. 3 deep breaths here to release muscles that we don't release when we're sitting or lying on our backs. One more breath here. Untuck your hands, bring them back to your bra line strap, chest height, curl your toes, press back and up to downward dog. And enjoy the dog. Ground both hands into the earth, fingers wide, all 5 fingers with equal pie shapes between, both palms connect to the earth, arms engaged, shoulders in the sockets. Left leg straight, raise your right leg towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Hips are square towards the front. Exhale, gently bring your right foot between your hands. Come into a high lunge for a moment. Organize yourself. Wiggle those right toes far in front. So when you bend your knee to 90 degrees, your knee does not extend beyond your ankle. Notice the stretch in the front of the left hip. Ground the left palm into the earth. Twist towards the right. Easy twist. Right hand reaches towards the sky. Exhale the right hand into your left hip crease. Roll the right shoulder open, heart shifts in your chest, lots of space to fill fully. Breathe into the open heart space, creating room for glimmers of hope. Spaciousness, calm. One more breath here. Reach your right arm towards the sky. Bring it to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Lower your left knee. We're going to come into lizard pose. I like to come onto my fists here. Untuck the back toes. Back knees on the earth. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Sole of the right foot lifts up and your knee reaches towards the outside, a huge opening in the inner groin area. A space where we hold tons of tension and emotion and resistance, perhaps to the whole situation we face with COVID right now. Frustration, all held in the groin. Breathe right into it with compassion. Create a little bit of space. Deep, nourishing inhales and exhales. Notice if it's uncomfortable, you want to get out of it, kind of like the situation at hand, and just breathe into it with kindness. Creating space and a little peace with what is. One more breath here. Curl the back toes under, lift your back knee up. Place your right hand on the outside of that right foot, roll back onto the sole, wiggle it back towards center. Hands now on either side of the front foot. Lifting up onto the toe of the back foot, straight your right leg. Come into long pyramid. Hips are square towards the front, closed now. Lower your back heel towards the earth. You'll have a lovely stretch in the back of the front leg. Lift up onto your tiptoes as needed. You can hop your back foot forward a footprint if that feels better. Notice what feels better and enjoy it. Lift up onto the back heel once again. Lower it down. One more breath here. Huge exhale. Step your back foot, hop it all the way forward to meet the right foot. Sink your hips down and back. Lift up into chair pose. Palms together for stability. Bring your palms directly to your sternum, to the heart space, and connect to your heart space. Connecting to yourself in the face of the heart. Hips sink down and low in chair pose. Notice any shaking in your legs. Enjoy it. Exhale here. Despite the heart, you can still exhale. One more deep inhale. Nourish yourself. Nourish everything that's working hard. Take good care of it. Exhale, let any resistance go. Lower your hands towards the earth. Shoot your hips up. Straighten your knees. Release everything. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Lift up all 10 toes. Lower them down. Place your left hand between your feet, flat to the earth. Bend your left knee, straight your right, twist towards the right. Lots of twists to let go of any resistance, inner tension. Roll the right wrist out in one direction and then the other. Lower your right hand, bend your right knee, straight your left, twist towards the left. Roll your hand in one direction and then the other. Enjoy it. Lower your hand to the earth. Engage your belly and slowly roll up inch by inch by inch. Enjoy it. Realigning, find your center. Allow everything to recover. Time to recover and enjoy the recovery is key to moving forward with hope. Hope is intentional. Hope is purposeful. You have to find it, discover it, allow it, enjoy it. Use it for you, not blind hope, but as possibility, as lightness. Inhale deeply into your chest here in Tadasana. And exhale, letting things go. Open your arms out and up towards the sky. Once again, palms come together, slight arch back, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale for a half lift, spine straight, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Ground your hands into the earth. Step back to plank, top of the push-up. Strong, strong, strong here. Notice your strength despite the challenges and actually enjoy it. Be proud. Shift back directly to downward dog. Enjoy the spine stretch here. Ground into your hands, hips reach skyward. Lift up onto your tiptoes, lower your heels once again. Stretch your spine long. Deep inhale. Huge exhale, letting things go. Stable hands, stable right leg. Inhale, left leg straight towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, gently bring it between your hands. Come into high lunge. Hips are square towards the front. There's a runway between your feet. Both toes face forward. Ground your right palm into the earth. Twist towards the left. Left fingertips reach skyward. Enjoy it. Notice the stretch in the outer left hip. Breathe into the tightness there. Exhale, if you wish, bring your left hand into the right hip crease. Roll the left shoulder back. Open your chest. Open your heart. Create space, openness. Room for your heart to fill completely and nourish itself first. We can't take care of others if we don't nourish ourselves, and the heart is the most important message of that. It feeds itself first. Allow it to do so. Give it space to breathe and beat and pump and fill fully. Reach your left hand towards the sky. Exhale, lower it inside of the left foot. Wiggle the left foot all the way to the outer edge of the mat. Bend your back knee, untuck your toes, come into lizard on this side. Hands can come into fists. Roll the left knee out onto the left outer edge of the foot. Left sole of the foot lifts up towards the middle. Huge groin stretch. Potentially lots of resistance to this position. Seeing that you can allow it. Three deep breaths here. Roll your knee back flat. Walk your foot in towards the center. Left hand moves to the outside of the foot. Curl the back toes, lift up. Straight the front knee. Come into pyramid pose. Hop the back foot forward. A footprint or two. Perhaps widen your stance a little bit. Both legs straight. Hips square to the front of the mat. Breathe into the back of the left leg. Another deep inhale here. And huge exhale. One more deep inhale. Enjoying the stretch. Step the back foot forward to meet the front foot. Engage your belly and roll up inch by inch by inch by inch. Allow yourself to arrive. And if you're discombobulated, don't fix it yet, just be. We don't always have to fix everything. We can be and still feel good. Allow the blood flow to even out and shift on its own. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. Bring a hand to heart. Place the other hand to top. Check in with yourself. Press into that heart space. Sense of healing, kindness, openness, peace. Perhaps a glimmer of possibilities. Breathe in. And breathe out. Open your eyes, let the light back in. And we'll slowly transition to a seat. Legs once again stretched out long in front. Rock side to side, move the flesh of your seat. Flex your toes towards your nose, knees gently bent. Tilt that pelvic bowl forward. Once again, connect with your center. Ischial spines grounded downward, belly engaged, center strong. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward easily, gracefully. Allow the back of your head and neck to release and just enjoy a moment here. Notice how you feel here. Calm in the storm. Much lighter than when you began. One more huge inhale. And huge exhale. Slowly walk your hands back up your shins to your knees. Straight your spine towards the sky. Chest puffs forward. Hands rest lightly on your thighs. Inhale, reach the crown of your head towards the sky. Ischial spines ground downward. Exhale, let things go. Eyes open. Raise your hands to shoulder height long in front of you. And slowly, with intention, grace, and purpose, roll down inch by inch, slowly, with control, until you land upon the earth. When you arrive, let things go. Untuck your shoulders, get comfortable. Give yourself the gift of comfort. Flip your palms over towards the sky, about 6 inches from your waist. Allow your feet to fall towards the outer edges of the mat. And take a moment here. A moment to notice perhaps the lightness. Flip your palms over towards the earth, forearms touch the earth. Bend your knees. Walk your heels towards your buttocks. Walk your toes towards your heels. Inhale, press into your hands, palms, forearms, lift up into an easy bridge pose. Shimmy your shoulders underneath, knees connect energetically. Hands can grab the outer edge of your mat and tug it towards your heels. Lift those hips high, high, high. Engage every muscle in the buttocks. Big inhale here into the whole heart space. All the pockets around the heart open, ready for nourishment. And exhale, let it go. Lift up high, high, high. Hips reach skyward, knees energetically connect. Toes should face forward. Exhale, untuck your shoulders, release the mat slowly. Let everything in the back body go. Lower your hips towards the earth. Untuck your shoulders once again if need be, and allow yourself to arrive. Being present. Hope comes when we're present and when we're peaceful. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands on the shins. Clasp your fingers together. Lift your head up. Give yourself a huge squeezy hug. Tight, 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 tight. Huge hug. Rock side to side in that hug. Tight, tight, tight. Engaging everything to hold yourself up. Lots of core. And relax. Lower your head. Loosen the hold on the knees. And rock side to side on your knees here. Head resting on the floor. More of a restful rock. Hands come to the outer edges of the feet. Come into happy baby. And have a little fun here. Soles of the feet reach for the sky. Knees ground into the earth. Massage your sacrum. Providing yourself comfort and nourishment. That is something that's in our control. We should do as much of it as possible. If you wish, extend one leg long, straight your knee into your hand. Enjoy the stretch. Release, stretch the other leg long if that serves you and feels good. Otherwise, keep rocking. Bend your knee. Bring the soles of your feet together. Press your heels into your groin. Move your arms around your chest if need be. Press the heels into your groin. Enjoy the release. Release your feet. Lower your feet towards the earth, knees bent. Hands come to the earth, palms face down for a moment. Lift your hips up. Shift them 2 inches to the left. Draw your knees into your chest and allow your knees to fall towards the right. Coming into an easy twist. Restack your hips if need be. Arms can extend in a T or in an easy cactus shape above you, whatever feels best for your chest, your shoulders, and perhaps your space, depending on where you choose to practice today. Enjoy this twist, massaging your insides and letting go of all kinds of stuff in there that you've been holding on to. Huge inhale as the heart slows. Huge exhale. If you wish, turn your gaze to the left. Bring your gaze back to center. Bring your knees back to center. Soles of the feet touch the earth. Lift your hips up, shift them about 4 inches to the right. Draw them into your chest and allow your knees to fall towards the left. Restack your hips if needed. Reorganize your arms if needed. T-shape, cactus shape. If you wish, you can lay your right hand gently on the left thigh or the left knee if it reaches for a little more stretch, a little more twist. Breathe into all the organs in your belly. Draw your attention to the filling of your heart. Allowing it to fill completely and diastole, knowing that's essential for systole. Remembering also that our heart spends 2/3 of its life in diastole. Perhaps a message for those of us who spend most of our lives in systole. If you haven't, turn your gaze to the right if that works for your neck. If not, keep it center. Two more breaths. Bring your gaze back to center. Release your hand if it's on your thighs. Bring your knees back to center. Shift your hips back to center. Reorganize. Shoulders, hips, feet. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly. For a moment. One hand to heart, one hand to belly button. Whatever feels right for your shoulders and your arms. Everyone is different. Connect with your heart space once again. What does it need? How can you nourish it, heal it, support it? And check in with your belly. What does it need? Often we move through the world with a pit in our belly. Hope can also come from your belly. What might that look like? Gently bring your hands to the outer edges of your thighs. Draw your knees together. Help them.
No need to do it all on your own. Stretch your legs long in front of you. Allow your toes to fall towards the outer edge of the mat. Arms relaxed, palms open 6 inches from your waist. Relax your fingers, palms truly open to receiving, to healing, to giving, to allowing. Allow everything to relax into the mat and into the earth beneath. Noticing the calm presence of the earth stable beneath you. Let go of all control of everything. Allow yourself to be fully held and cradled by the earth. Allow your body to breathe for you. It knows how. And allow yourself to rest. Surrender completely. A few moments to just be.
Seek peace. I drove down the winding road into Kings Canyon, California, not knowing what to expect. The road took me past lavender hills and ended alongside a rushing, roaring river spilling with whitewater froth. Beware of turbulent waters, the sign warned. I parked the car and stepped outside, taking in the scenery. Soon I felt where this road had led. It led to peace. Cultivate peace, commit to peace, insist on it. Don't settle for peace based on outward circumstances or a particular arrangement in your life. Drive down the winding road and find the peace that prevails amidst the mountains, now purple in the setting sun. Find the peace that prevails even when the turbulent waters of the river roar through your life. This is the peace the universe offers. Settle for nothing less. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Deepen your breath. With intention, take a long, deep, smooth, nourishing inhale and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Exhale, let everything go. Draw your knees into your chest once again. Massage your sacrum. And roll over to one side, whatever side feels right for you. You can use your arm as a nourishing pillow and pause for a moment. Check in with yourself once again and enjoy it. Thank yourself for choosing to take a moment in this moment for yourself. Knowing that choosing to do this for yourself allows you to move forward with much more presence, peace, hope, and giving to others. When you're ready, press into your hands and slowly come up to a comfortable seat once again. Sit atop a pillow or a blanket or a block or nothing. But allow yourself to ground right back into a seated Shavasana. Hands rest lightly on your thighs. Flip the palms open once again. open to receiving, open to hope, open to light, open to peace. Taking a deep inhale in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring your left hand to heart, right hand to top. Another deep, long inhale, nourishing the heart space, connecting with yourself. And exhale. Notice how good that hand to heart feels, and know it's available to you, whatever turbulent waters you face this week. Bring your hands to heart center, palms together, skin to skin. Thumbs connect to the heart space underneath. Deep inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Thank you all so much for practicing with me this morning. The light in me reflects and honors the light in each and every one of you, wherever you may be. May you all find and discover some hope in the week ahead. May you all be well. May you all be safe. May you all be loved. Namaste.